Kiev, US sending Russian weapons to Ukraine. The Biden administration is speeding up the delivery of 5 transport helicopters to Kiev, despite the fact that Washington claims Moscow is about to invade Ukraine at any moment. The Mi-17 helicopters were initially purchased from Russia for the US-backed Afghan government, which surrendered to the Taliban last August. The move, which will be carried out through the Excess Defense Articles program, has been notified to Congress, according to White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki. According to the State Department, this was the fastest transfer ever for the US government. The helicopters were already in Ukraine, where they were being serviced on behalf of the Pentagon and were scheduled to be sent to Afghanistan until the Taliban took over. According to Foreign Policy, Ukrainian Defense Minister Alexey Reznikov sought them from the Pentagon in late November, along with ammunition meant for the defunct Afghan Army. Since November, the US has echoed Ukraine's fears of an approaching Russian invasion, though Moscow has dismissed the accusations as false news and instead demanded discussions with the US and NATO on European security guarantees. The Mi-17 was developed as an improvement to the Mi-8 transport in the late 1970s. In Russian service, it is still known as the Mi-8M, with the export name of Mi-17. The helicopter plant in Kazan, east of Moscow, is still producing them. By mid-2010, the Pentagon had spent $648 million on 30 helicopters for the Afghan National Army and had requested funding for another 10, only to be chastised for not purchasing American-made aircraft. Officials from the US military claimed that the Mi-17 was created specifically for Afghanistan, that Afghans were more familiar with it, and that it was easier to fly than US-made Black Hawks or Hueys. The Washington Post reported in June 2010 that plans to buy dozens of more Mi-17s for the NA, as well as some for the US Special Operations Command to help disguise clandestine missions, ran into opposition from Congress and cost issues, as Russia raised the price of the helicopter to exorbitant levels. Last year, the Taliban acquired much of the US-supplied equipment in Afghanistan, including Mi-17s, Mi-35 gunships, and even US-made Black Hawk helicopters, as well as Humvees, armored vehicles, and numerous small arms. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel.